Hello and welcome back. In our previous video in this series we worked on getting a more relaxed bow hold, and we also learned to play with our shoulders down. But what if your bow is shaking? And that happens a lot. People contact me about that a lot. So in this video we will address the shaky bow, and I'll give you exercises to do that will help you make the bow shake less, or perhaps even eliminate it completely. Bear in mind that the shaky bow can be persistent, and particularly so if the shaking has been going on for quite a while. So it may take a couple of practices before you notice any difference whatsoever. What is key is that you practice the exercises regularly, say every day or every other day for a month or so. And we want to set up a new habit that will take time, of course. The reason for a shaky bow is tension in your bow arm while you play. Perhaps you remember that in our previous video I said that the aim is to play with the natural weight of the bow into the string without us adding pressure on the bow or taking away from the natural weight of the bow. I will first show you some exercises to do that will help release tension in your bow arm, and then I will show you how you can manage this while you play. So I'm going to put my violin away and we'll do the exercises together. Now the aim of these exercises is to start feeling the natural weight of your arms. So give your arms a really nice swing and focus your attention on how your arms hang into their shoulder sockets. And you can perhaps feel the weight of your arms shift a little bit when you do this. Can you feel how your arms are gradually relaxing when you flop them like this? Now we're going higher, and now drop them down like this. Now some people go like this and then drop them down like that. That's not dropping down your arms. Hold them up like this and then suddenly take away the tension, and your arms will flop down quite fast. And that will make you realize how heavy your arms are. So I want you to become aware of that feeling, just like in our previous video we became aware of where our shoulders sit, you see. So one more time, drop your arms down and feel that natural weight of your arms. So have this awareness of what your arms feel like when you drop them in your head. And while we play, we think of the pressure of the bow on the string as the weight of your bow arm. This will give you a completely different quality of sound, and you let gravity do the work instead of muscle power. Now let's try this with your instrument. So I'm putting my bow down in the middle on the D string, and I'm going to feel that weight of my arm. Feel that weight. You see, I can come up with my elbow and let it drop. And that simulates the same exercise as that. Oh, let it go. Let go of that tension. You see, you might do that like this, and now go back. So you're on the D string, let go. Okay? Alright, now we're going to do really slow bow strokes, and I want you to feel that weight of your bow arm into the string. Keep slow with your bow, and you're probably not shaking now. Now I want you to keep playing with that weight of your arm into the string and gradually expand the bow towards the tip and the heel. So we're starting on the middle. Go on the D string or the G string if you like that better, because your bow is more horizontal. It's slightly easier to do and to feel than when you're on the E string, you see. So I'm on my D string and I'm going to gradually lengthen my bow strokes, but I'm keeping very, very slow. Bow starts to shake, and most often for most people it shakes around here, so just above the middle of the bow. Stop your bow and take a moment to drop that weight into the string. Okay, eventually if you feel the shaking coming on, you might be able to drop that weight into the bow while you're playing, but maybe initially stop the bow and drop your bow arm down. So we're going to go here. If you feel the shaking come on, stop the bow. Consciously relax your bow hand, relax your right shoulder, relax that weight of your arm into the string, and then continue playing. It will be less likely to shake on the up bow, but we've got an opportunity here to practice. But as you become more practiced in this, and you feel it coming on, then you might be able to relax as soon as you feel the tension come on. So here we go. I'm playing, and I feel it coming. Here's shaking. So now stop the bow, drop it all. So you see, I'm softening my bow hand, I'm dropping my shoulder, and I'm dropping my right elbow, and then I continue my bowing. Now most people are much less likely to shake on the up bow, but here in the down bow you can practice it again. If you can anticipate the shaking coming on, drop all the weight and relax your bow arm and your shoulder and your bow hand. And again. If you feel the shaking come along, soften your bow hand, drop your shoulder, drop your weight of your arm into the string. And being aware of where the tension is will help you preempt what might happen and already relax it while you play. So when you play, instead of thinking about the pressure of the bow of the strings, we start to think about it as the weight of your arm into the bow, into the strings. And this will give you a completely different quality sound, and you let gravity do the work instead of muscle power. In your music, you can practice this heavy feeling on the long notes that you play, and you will notice a completely different quality to your sound, and hopefully you'll play with a lot less shakiness. And once you become aware that your arm is more relaxed, you can add the same feeling to slightly less long notes, so more overall in your music. So in this video we have done exercises to relax your bow arm and your bow hand and your shoulder, and hopefully that will ease the shakiness of your bow. And we're starting to think about the weight of the bow versus the pressure of the bow, and we know that the pressure of the bow is related to the tension in your right upper arm. If you want a bit more guided practice for a shaky bow, this is the video that you can watch next. And if you've learned something today, please do me a favor and like this video, subscribe to the channel and hype this video. Leave a comment if you like as well. Thank you for watching.